Hi, my name is Paul Skeith. I'm a partner here at RRS and a business lawyer. I have been here since the beginning, since 2005. Originally, I worked for a federal appeals court judge along with actually one of my current partners, Clark Richards. We worked for the same judge at the same time. And then I worked at a law firm in town that was called Hilgers and Watkins. That's no longer around here. And also, interestingly, many of the other lawyers in our firm also spent some time there. David Rodriguez, Tanya Lucio, Albert Carrion, a couple other folks too. When I first came to Austin to go to UT Law School and the LBJ School of Public Affairs, I thought that I was going to be a lawyer mainly in working in government service, but as I was in those schools and spent time working at law firms and working with smaller businesses with their founders still in it, I found that that was really where my interests lie. Let's see, why start my own firm? It's really because I was a bad employee and I have problems with authority is really the real answer to that. But it really was about forming a place that, that would have a lot of flexibility and that people could make the money that they make by the good work that they do. And if they had to step back for family reasons or taking care of parents or children, or they had some pretty extensive outside interest, that there would be space to do that. And that's really the kind of firm that I wanted to be a part of and couldn't find anywhere else. So Dan, David, and I put this firm together. I think one thing about working with clients that's very important and really doesn't get enough emphasis is being quiet and listening to the client. A lot of times as lawyers and other professionals, we have this tendency to want to show off all the stuff that we know, and all the years of sort of experience and war stories and all of that. But just sort of remembering that when there is a client in front of us, and now these days on Zoom or in person, right, that this is the first time for them, right? And so this is about really paying attention and listening. So one of the things that I really try to do is to stop thinking about it, stop thinking about what I'm going to say, and really pay attention to what they're saying. What comes to mind is a series of transactions with a client that I am pretty proud of. It really has been over the last 15 years where, if I remember this right, I've done 4 or 5 either sales recapitalizations of that client with the founder still there. So just going through that whole process with the founder and on through different ownership has just been a really wonderful experience. And especially since the last 2 times the different owners, I think in deference to my client, wound up actually keeping us on and continuing the relationship, which is pretty unusual. I think on the business side, it has to do with working with clients that are very similar and are in a very similar story. So mid-sized businesses with the founders still in it tend to have very similar issues. And the thing is, other law firms are excellent, but sometimes it depends on who are they working with. So a law firm that has the same skill set that we do in business transactions, but who are working with very large firms that are publicly traded all the time, they don't really have the same understanding of what it's like for a founder to be in a firm and to be actually running it and to have most of their life's investment tied up in their company.